Thank you. Oh, not mine.
Hi, I'm Michelle Schmitt, and I'm here with McGinnis to talk about balloon mapping and citizen science in Philadelphia. We wish Dana Bauer was here. She's not. So in 2010 of May, there was a massive oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, and there was a air restriction, so no one could find out what was going on. So people in the public lab put cameras on balloons and kites to be able to fly over and take their own images. And for me, this is open data. So open data isn't just consuming government data, it's also making your own information so you can advocate for the places that you love.
So for me, actually, I'm a geo nerd. And the opportunity to go out and capture my own aerial images was amazing. So there was a Kickstarter project that let me do that. So I bought into the Kickstarter project, and for me, that was the end of it. And then we've been working with folks from that point on. This was Philly Tech Week last year. We had over 20 plus people down there where we were capturing images down on Penn's Landing. But not only were we capturing images down there, we were teaching them how they could do it. We're using high-tech shit here. That's a juice bottle, that's masonry string, rubber bands, and electrical tape. Watch out, that's high-tech shit. So, but we were teaching folks they could do that themselves. So you can go out and start capturing your own imagery.
So the Public Lab is really pioneering this low-tech, effective, cheap technology. So if you put a camera on a balloon, you can make your own Google-style aerial images. Then you can upload those images into MapKnitter, and you can assign it geographic information. So you don't just get these beautiful pictures, you also get real geographic data. Another web-based software that we use is called Infogram, and so you can upload your infrared images and then be able to detect what plant growth is happening. So you can make sure your garden's growing well, you can make sure that your wetlands are healthy, and you can do all of this for about $35. So it's very, very easy to do.
So these technologies are being used all over the place. One of the projects is the Gowanus Canal Superfund site in New York. So they're using that to detect illegal spills that are going on. They've used it to detect an underground network of streams that they didn't know about. They've also used it to help further the belief of the Marylander Hill Revolutionary Cemetery up in the same area. The first veteran cemetery in the United States back from the Revolutionary War. Another spot where they're using it is for social justice projects, Occupy Oakland. They put a balloon up there to track who was around, who was also coming into the place. So now you can use it to detect folks that are coming in, monitor it, report that back.
So here in Philadelphia, I'm really interested in how people use public space. So we put a balloon up over Eakins Oval. During the summertime, they had this intervention of the oval. So what we were able to do is monitor for the whole morning who was coming in, where they were using how they were using the space, and where they were using a space. And since we had a giant 4-foot balloon that we were walking around like this over the oval, people came and wanted to know what we were doing. So we could talk to them about our work, and we could also ask them questions about how they were using the space and what they liked about it.
And 1 year after Hurricane Sandy, we were down in Maniloki, and we were mapping where the 2 breaches went through the barrier island and see what had happened, what had been restored, what's the state of the island, what's been fixed, because shit still broke down there. We're also working on hardware hacking stuff, trying to come up with new technologies, new sensors to help collect information and new data that we might not think that's readily available, that's out there. So near-infrared cameras running off a Raspberry Pi.
So we do workshops for adults. So this is how I learned about this. I went to a workshop and learned how to inflate a giant balloon, put a camera up and start taking photos. And we also have done some stuff with kids. For me, my science education was do the experiment correctly, and the citizen science allows you to engage kids' natural curiosity and help them build the tools so they can better understand the world around them.
So whether you're 4 or you're 40, who doesn't fucking love a balloon? Right? Put a kite up there. The whole goal, capture the information, use it to tell your story. So with public labs, the whole goal is open. And open means you're invited. So please, go on out there, tell your story, collect that information, let other folks hear it, use it to support your initiative. Thank you.